everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I'm starting a new weekly reading vlog because I've got some book mail that I need to open for the serotonin boost. I am flagging so hard. Either before this or after this, I will input some clips of where I've been for this past weekend, because last week's vlog ended on Friday. I spent the weekend at a festival and I got home at 3 AM yesterday, or this morning, however you want to look at it. And then had to drive all the way back to festival site and back to my house, which is about an hour each way, because unfortunately Jack's keys got muddled and he was stranded with no car keys to get to work this morning. So I had to do that before we even started my day. So I'm very tired. I just need to get through work and then I'll be fine. I've currently got a mini pizza cooking in my air fryer downstairs, because it's all I can be bothered to cook right now. But yes, weekly reading vlog. So this week I want to concentrate on The Burning God by R.F. Kuang. I've given up on Brazinger for the moment. I think I'm going to leave it for the rest of this month. If I do not read it this month and I do not finish it, or I'm not well over 50% with the intention of finishing it, I'm DNFing it and I'm getting rid of the series. I'm saying it, I need to. There is no point in just keeping it. This week, what have I got on this week? Nothing much. No, I'm not going anywhere weird. I'm doing my normal job. Yeah, I think that's it really. So that is the only thing I want to concentrate on. Everything else I just need to kind of crack on with. I need to crack on with my Spiffbo reads. I need to finish them because my date to make sure my review is up is coming up next month, so I need to make sure that I'm ready for that and that I've got the video filmed and like a little bit written. But I'm not going to write an awful lot because I'm not really a writer. So that is just the overall plan. I'm going to open this book mail and we are going to see what is inside, because I'm not 1000% sure what it is, but it is in another box with no pull down. Don't know why they make these things, honestly, but they do. So what can we do about it? But how are you guys? How was your weekend? I hope you're not as tired as I am. I hope you've all had good weekends. I can't get into this bloody box. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Oh! I'm very excited about this. Oh, did I can't remember. Oh, I signed up for this, didn't I? I signed up for this arc. So, this is Sea of Souls. Make sure you can see the whole cover in the frame, because, you know, professional over here. Oh gosh, by N.C. Scrimgeour, I think. I've very kindly been sent this by the author. Pretty sure I requested this arc, if I remember correctly. So let's just get on into what this is. So this is Dark be the water, and darker still the creatures that lurk within. Free-spirited Isla Blackwood has never accepted the shackles of her family's nobility. Instead, she sails the open waters searching for belonging on the waves. But when tragedy calls Isla home, she realises she can no longer escape the duty she's been running from. Selkie raiders have been terrorising the island's coast, and when they strike at Blackwood Estate, Isla is forced to flee with her hot-headed brother and brooding swordmaster. To avenge her family and reclaim her throne, Isla will have to set aside old grudges and join forces with an exiled Selkie searching for a lost pelt. The heirloom might be the key to stopping the bloody conflict, but only if they can steal it from the island's most notorious Selkie hunter, the Grand Admiral himself. Caught between a promise to the brother she once left behind and an unlikely friendship with the Selkie who should have been her enemy, Isla soon realises the open seas aren't the only treacherous waters she'll need to navigate. As enemies close in on all sides, she must decide once and for all where her loyalties lie if she wants to save what's left of her family and find the belonging she's been searching for. I love this because it sounds like a really good female-led plot, story. Obviously a Selkie is a mythical, I don't know, one of them, creature. It's not real. And we've got some really cool maps, so we also love to see that. So thank you ever so much, and we're looking forward to getting to this, maybe adding this to my Indie August pile. And yeah, we're just gonna stop here and then possibly come back later, but after work, once I've had a nap, or tomorrow when I am more functioning, and talk more about stuff. I'll see you then. Hello everyone and happy Saturday. So I haven't actually spoken to you for a while. I don't know if I've vlogged anything other than, I feel like I vlogged on Monday or Tuesday. I feel like I've vlogged once. I hope that's the case. My hair has gone very wavy. It's Saturday. I didn't have my camera Thursday, Friday because Jack had it for an event. He brought it back this morning, which is quite nice. And I have some packages to unbox. So let's do that. First up, we've got the monthly fairy loot. As I've said many times, I think now, you might be sick of me saying it. I have stopped my book box battles. I just get the Illumicrate full box now. So this is the book only, I think. Yeah, July box. I don't remember what the theme is for this, and if I'm honest, I think I just need to do this for a few months and then I will probably just end up completely cancelling Fairy Loot. Although I do enjoy the special editions that they put out, but that's besides the point. Right, this month's theme was, oh, we get a baby card. Cruel Intentions. I'm doing this with my hand so I don't see what the book is. I never actually realised that they give you a little tiny mini card. That is very cool. I wonder if you get the bookmark still. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, we do. What do we get? Okay, I've got another spoiler card. An author letter. I'm guessing we don't get a bookmark, which is fine. I've got so many of them. But which way up is this? These end, what? Oh my gosh, these edges are very pretty. I think this is the right way up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. What is this? Oh, Threads That Bind. I have heard of this actually. Penguin have really been pushing this recently. It's got a lot of foiling. We've got some very pretty edges. Wow, that is very pretty. Oh, we've got everything apparently. Oh, it's an alternative cover. Very cool, very cool. Okay, so we have some foiling, which I'm guessing is just of the main character. We also have end papers. There's another character on the other side. Is this one signed? Yep, we've got a little signature just there, and then the alternative cover is here. So it's just without all of the foiling and without the main character's face on it, which is very cool. I will say, as like getting this as my first like book only, I'm not sure how I feel. I have mixed feelings because I don't have the stuff. I don't know what came with this box. I'm sure I'll see someone unpack it on Instagram. So this says, in the city of Alante, the descendants of the Greek gods live alongside mortals. Io, I think, is Moria born, descended from the Fates. She can see threads, shimmering silver lines connecting every person. When a relationship is formed, a new thread appears. When a person's life thread is cut, it's their time to die. Io uses her gifts as a private investigator, trying to make ends meet in a world which treats other born people like her with suspicion and prejudice. Then Io is witness to a murder, but this is no ordinary murder. Io can see that the killer's life thread is severed. They should be long dead. More complicated still, there is another witness, Edie, a member of the violent Rossi mob who rule Alante. But what Io can see immediately, although Edie cannot, is that there is a bright silver fate thread connecting them. This boy is her destiny. Io and Edie are thrown together to solve the case, and as Io grapples with the dark secrets lurking beneath Alante's surface, she must decide whether to embrace her fate and give in to the feelings growing between herself and Edie, or whether to cut the thread and set him free. Okay, I'm intrigued. What does this say? So this says, it's a fantasy noir where a descendant of the Greek fates must solve a series of impossible murders to save her sisters, her soulmate and her city. FairyLoot exclusive, has exclusive cover, reversible dust jacket, digital spread edges, foil on the hardcover and artwork on the end papers, and is signed by the author. Very cool. Okay, so things I've learned from my very first FairyLoot book only. You don't get the bookmarks, which I kind of get, but I also kind of don't. You're still getting the book. I don't understand why you can't get the bookmark as well. If you're getting the author letter anyways, I understand why you're not getting the fairy scoop, because obviously that is talking about the theme for the next whole box. But, you know, I am intrigued. I've seen, like I said, Penguin pushing this quite a lot, so we'll see how I feel about it. Hopefully I will get to that soon. And then the other thing is actually a Waterstones package, and I know what this is. This is the newest Brando Sando book, I think. Pretty sure that's what the email said. So I have pre-ordered all of the secret projects, because although he did like the Kickstarter campaign, I did not back it because it was a lot of money. And this is the cover for the new one, which is The Frugal Wizard's Handbook for Surviving Medieval England. Not sure what this is. It says, "Dear reader, sometimes an idea just won't let go of you for years. The initial seed of this novel was the title that eventually turned into The Frugal Wizard's Handbook for Surviving Medieval England. At first there was no story to go with that title, but I wrote it down and kept coming back to it, wondering what the book could possibly be about. Something else I thought about off and on for years was the classic concept of a man waking up in another time and another place with no idea how he got there. It was when those two ideas came together and I placed a book with that title into that man's hands that this novel was born. I hope you'll have as much fun with it as I did." Oh, there's illustrations. Well, that's just cool. Look at that. That's cool. Where's the other one that I've just seen? Like, wicked. I still have no idea. Oh, hang on. It says it on the back. Usually it doesn't, but a man awakens in a clearing in what appears to be medieval England with no memory of who he is, where he came from, or why he is there. Chased by a group from his own time, his sole hope for survival lies in regaining his missing memories, making allies among the locals, and perhaps even trusting in their superstitious boasts. His only help from the real world should have been a guidebook entitled The Frugal Wizard's Handbook for Surviving Medieval England, except his copy exploded during transit. The few fragments he managed to save provide clues to his situation, but can he figure them out in time to survive? So I'm guessing that's what the illustrations are. I'm guessing the illustrations are like from this book. Interesting. Well, I'm intrigued. It's definitely different because Tress follows the same white cover. In the UK, all of Brandon Sanderson's books are predominantly like white covers. I don't even know where Tress is, to be honest. Oh, it's here. So Tress is like this, and all of Brandon Sanderson's books are pretty much like this, I'm pretty sure. So, very different vibes, but again, I haven't actually read like a full Brandon Sanderson book yet, but I just wanted to get these in hardback, see if I like them. I pre-ordered due to the hype, like, let's just be honest. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it. That's the book mail, and then I don't really know what I want to do with my day. Jack is out at a job. He should be home later. I'm trying to read more of a book for a project that I'm trying to film, but it's taking me longer than I thought just because my reading attention span is a little bit shocking at the minute. And I'm tired, so I also might go and take a nap. And it is 20 to 3, so it's usually right on cue yawning. Sorry if that sets anyone else off. But yeah, I'm just having a bit of a slow day. I need to go downstairs and hang out the washing before I do that because it'll just start to smell, and then we'll carry on. I'll either come back and talk to you this evening, maybe, or I will come back tomorrow to wrap up this vlog because it will go up on time, because next week starts the month of August and I really need to pull my finger out and get ahead of stuff for August. We're semi there, but we're just not where I want to be, but that's fine. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna leave this here. I'll come back and talk to you later. Enjoy. Hello everyone and happy Sunday. So I am back to wrap up this vlog. I actually did manage to finish something this week, which is fantastic, and I've started something else. So this is what I've started, so we'll talk about that in just a second. I have finally finished I don't actually know what this series is called, but I finally finished the Poppy War trilogy by R.F. Kuang. This is the third and final book, The Burning God. I've got the Illumicrate editions. They are stunning. I listened to the whole thing. I'm very dishevelled. I've been cleaning my couch. Sidetrack. I have been listening to, well, I listened to The Dragon Republic and this one, The Burning God, on Scribd as part of my subscription. Not sponsored, blah, 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 but I didn't actually know they were on there, and I have found now that since I've restarted my subscription, because I did a tester of this a few years ago, there are so many books that I have on my shelves that I can read on Scribd, which is great. And I think they kind of restrict your like what books you have access to if you're reading too many like popular ones, but I've got a load saved and just go through them. But anyways, The Burning God, I gave this 4 stars. I really liked this. I loved the whole series. I will say partway through this book I was getting a little bit like, okay, we're still fighting, okay, we're still at war, like, come on now. But I did not see the ending coming. I really liked the twist that happened in it, and I love the characters. I loved seeing Rin's character just continue to develop. She's constantly doing things that, like, you kind of go, really? But a lot of what she does actually make sense in a war scenario as well, which I thought was really interesting. But I really enjoyed this, and I have said in my review that one day I probably will go back and I will reread everything properly, like physically, but I don't know when that will be. Obviously now I have finished the series and I am grateful for that, but I am finishing this series as well has also reignited the want to read Babel. So I have 3 copies of that book on my shelves, and yeah, just finishing that because I love the way R.F. Kuang writes. I love the slow pace. I love how they develop their characters and the world, and it is very slow. Babel is very slow paced and there is a lot to take in, and there's obviously also there are also footnotes in it if you weren't aware, so that just kind of like slow up my particular reading as a person. I found that with Nevernight as well, but it's just something that you like just plod on with, if I'm honest. But I think I will go back and I will actually finish that now, whether that be physically or audibly, I'm not sure. And then I actually picked up Heart of the Sun Warrior by Su Lin Tan, which is the sequel to, Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I almost took myself out then. I read Daughter of the Moon Goddess, I want to say like 2 years ago, and I want to finish this duology. So again, I'm listening to this on Scribd, and it's okay so far. I think I'm on chapter 3, I think. And it's just remembering what's happened in the back of my brain, because like I said, it's been a while since I read the first one. So I'm hoping to finish this maybe in the month of August, probably in the month of August if I'm honest. I'm listening to books a lot at work at the minute because people are just loud and music is like distracting. But yeah, we'll just see how that goes. So I've actually managed to finish a book this week. I have reached 100 pages in a book that I'm reading separate to this. I have officially started all of my Spiffbo books. I've got 3 left, and I'm reading the last 3 simultaneously apparently, which is fun. One I'm like 10% into, one I'm 50% of the way into, one I'm 3% of the way into. Is that chaotic? Yes. But I also know that I need to get them done. So there's that. So yeah, that's basically it for this week. I've had some book mail, I've read some books, it's been good. So I'm going to leave this here. If you have enjoyed this weird vlog, please give it a like, it supports me on my channel. Leave me a comment down below of the last series that you finished, because I've finished a series and this is the duology sequel, so this will be finishing another series once I finish it. And if you just want to leave me an emoji, leave me any yellow emojis because it matches the edges on both of these books. If you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing down below and ring that notification bell to get notified every single time that I upload new videos. August is here almost, so be sure for some of the content that's coming your way then. But otherwise, that's everything for today's video. I hope you're having an amazing day and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.